Hello, guys. How are you all doing today? It's time for Rocking with Becca. And I am here with sweet little Rosanna Amy. Here's my sweet little baby. Here's the baby of the day. Yeah. Here's the baby of the day. Oh, it is a beautiful day here, but it's hot. It is so hot. The afternoon sun, the hottest time of the day, the sun comes right in my living room. And this part, my living room and my nursery is on the front side of the house. And the sun in the afternoon comes right in. I have to close the blinds on that side of the house somewhere around 2 o'clock. Excuse me. Because the sun gets so hot coming in those windows. And, you know, closing, I have the big slatted, I don't have the vinyl type blinds. I have the wood, I guess it's wood. It may be vinyl, but the bigger slatted, that looks like wood blinds. So, and they're white. So when you close the windows, it does kind of, you know, keep the heat from being so bad when you close the blinds. It kind of keeps the heat from being quite so bad. Because, you know, white reflects the heat and the sun away. You know, it reflects it away. Where if it's darker colors, it just draws that heat in. Look it up, guys. I learned that in school. Hey, I remember something I learned in school. But anyway, oh goodness. I'm feeling pretty good today, except for my ear. And guys, this time, it's not my right ear. You know, I had to go to the doctor with my right ear. I was having so much trouble with my right ear. So, yeah, I wasn't having any trouble with my left ear. Well, I guess we run it out of my right ear to my left ear. You know, doctoring the right ear, and the left ear wasn't bothered, so I didn't have to doctor it up. Well, I guess whatever's wrong with me decided, well, I'm going to move over here since they doctored this one up and I can't come out to my fullest. I'm going to move over to this ear. Guys, my ear is so sore. So I've been doctoring it the past few days. But it is still so sore that when I put the drops in, when I first put the drops in it, I put a piece of cotton in it so it won't drain out all over my face. You know, I turn my head and I lay there a little while and let it, you know, get all down in my ear and, you know, cover my ear and everything down in there. And then I'll put a piece of cotton in it so when I raise up, it won't just drain down the side of my face. And I'll, you know, whatever collects on the cotton, I'll leave the cotton in there for a little while. You know, I want it to get air, so I'll just leave the cotton in there for a little while. But guys, my ear is so sore that I can't hardly put that cotton. I can't hardly stand to put just the barely enough of pressure on that ear to get the cotton to stay in that ear. I mean, I just barely touch it. Oh, like that. Just to kind of get that cotton where to, you know, get down in the crevices and stay in my ear without falling out. And just the slightest pressure. My ear is so sore. I've been having to take ibuprofen for the soreness and the swelling in my ear. It's just... Excuse me for yawning. It looks like it's going to be one of those days that I yawn and yawn. I slept good last night, guys. I may not have slept 8 hours, but it wasn't less than about 7. I'm thinking it was more between 7 and 8 hours last night. And I slept good. I didn't wake up, and like I sometimes do, I had a good night's rest, or I thought I did. I don't recall having a bad night, but for some reason I'm yawning this morning. So I don't know. It could be fibro, just one of those days where you feel exhausted, feel tired and sleepy. No matter how much sleep you get, it's just one of those days, I guess. But anyway, we are here for Rocking with Becca. And I don't know if you've noticed the angle of my camera. I have my phone on the tripod like I always do, but I usually lower my tripod one section down. You know how the tripod has the 3 legs, and then it has 3 sections that you can lower, just 1 or 2, or you can lower it all the way where you can set it on the table, Well, I usually just lower it the one section down where it'd be more like face to face. But I'm going to be doing something today that requires the phone to be in a higher position. So that's why right now you're kind of looking down on me a little bit. And it might be a better angle. Tell me if you like today's angle of the camera better than I usually have it. And if you like that kind of looking down, slanted down angle, if you like that better, let me know and I'll start doing it that way. But anyway, we're going to go ahead and get started like we hadn't already got started. But my baby of the day, I've already showed you, is Rosanna Amy, Mama's little Rosie. I call her Rosie. Then I have a shout out today. I asked y'all last Saturday if you would like for me to shout out your channel, to put in the comments that you would like a shout out. And 2 people did. So next week, the one I don't do today, I'll do shout out for next week. But the channel that I'm shouting out today is Little Sweethearts Dolls. And the Sweethearts, instead of Hearts, it's Heartz. So it's Little Sweethearts with a Z on the end, Dolls. She has 227 subbies. So if y'all haven't checked out her channel, go over and check her out and see if she would be something, if her channel was something you would like to watch. And if so, subscribe to her and give her some YouTube love. So that is our baby of the day and our our shout out of the day. My topic today is a question mark. That's my topic. I also asked y'all to give me, something you would like for me to talk on, or question you might have for me, or something like that. And no one gave me any kind of suggestions or questions last week for the topic. So I don't really have a topic. I have something I'd like to talk on, but I'm going to refrain from doing so, just because. And that's all that's going to be said. Say no more. But for the topic of the day, I guess you could say, is we're going to get Rosie dressed. Okay? We are going to get Rosie dressed. That's why I had the camera like this, so I can lower if I can. Macy! She's behind my back. Let me see if I can lower the camera. I may have to turn it around for this part, guys. So you're going to look at the silk. Let's see. No, that ain't what I want to do. That is not, I don't know what I was thinking. I don't want you looking at the ceiling. Let's see how we need to do that. Okay. Can you see her? All right, that's the best I can do, guys, with the angle that I'm at. All right, there's little Rosie. Okay, I've got a little table sitting here with a blanket on it. And that's what she's sitting on, laying on. So hopefully you can see her. Okay. Now, what I'm going to put on her today is another little ensemble that I purchased from the Facebook group, Beyond Baby's Boutique. This here, and I forgot this is a preemie. I'm hoping it'll fit her. I didn't look this morning at the size. I completely forgot it was a preemie. And I don't want to stretch it out. She is a newborn, so. Oh, I hate that. Let's see. Guys, I'm going to pause you because I don't want to put this on her and stretch it out. I want it to stay nice for my preemies. And I just realized when I pulled it up here that it was, that it's a preemie. And I don't want to stretch it. So I'm going to pause you and I'm going to go find her something else to wear. I'll be back in a blink of an eye for you. Okay, I'm back. Sorry about that. But I have a stack of clothes over there that I'm trying to go through. And I seen that and I thought, oh, this would be good for today. Didn't think to look at the size of it. But I am back with another onesie. I cannot tell you where I got this, but this will be going up for Jay's tag of new Dolly clothes because it is new to me. I don't remember if this was one Sandra gifted me or if it is one I purchased from Beyond Baby's Boutique. There was no headband with it, so I am assuming it was gifted to me by Sandra because Janelle over at BBB, that's what we call it for short, Beyond Baby's Boutique, she usually always puts a headband with every outfit if it's a girl. So there was no headband with it, so I'm assuming this was one that Sandra gifted me. If it is, thank you so much, Sandra. I appreciate it. I'm trying to go through the clothes that I have over there that I haven't put on my babies yet. And so this was over there. This is the only one over there, her size, that's not hot clothes. I have got to go through my clothes and bring out the summer clothes. I've got to. These babies have got to have some summer clothes out. I have some, I just don't have them all out. But we're going to put this onesie on her. It is long sleeves, and I hate that. I'll just have to push it up. But it is a onesie, so therefore her little feet and legs is going to be out. Mama's going to push the sleeves up where they won't be long past her elbows. This is I cannot say that name, guys. I hope you're seeing that. That's the name brand. Circo? Is that what you call it? Circo? It's a little white onesie. It has gray polka dots. And then it has a mint green trim around the neck and around the legs. And then it has this pretty little mint green bow there on the upper right shoulder. So this is what we're going to put on her for today. And like I said, I don't really have a topic today. No one left me any suggestions. I'm just trying to, I've talked on so many different things, and I've talked on some pretty stiff subjects that I'm just kind of, I don't really know what to talk about unless somebody gives me a suggestion. I don't want to just keep talking about the same things over and over. So I just don't know, guys, what to talk about. If you have any questions for me or a topic suggestion, please leave it in the comments below where I can, have something to talk on. I'm facing a few little emotional situations right now. That's kind of, I don't know, kind of got me in the slumps. And so I'm kind of feeling a little down. But, I talk about me so much. Of course, I did, this is part of my YouTube, is to document my health journey, whether it's physical or mental. Because my babies they're a therapy to me. So, naturally I'm going to talk on myself a good bit and what I'm facing and going through, because that's, I'm documenting my journey through my my health problems and stuff like that. So, I think, well, all you do is talk about yourself, but I don't know nothing else to talk about. And talking helps me. It helps me. So we got this little onesie on her, and I pulled out this little mint green headband. It's like a stretchy lace band, and then it has a flower on it, and in the middle of the flower is like a little let's see if I can get it. It's a little diamond in the middle of the flower. So I thought that would be cute. Now, okay, I'm going to have to untie it because it's too small for her bed. Her bed. It's too small for her bed, guys. I cannot put this around her bed. Oh, Fabra. Her head. I don't know if I can get this untied. She may not be able to wear this one. Let me see if I can manage to get it over her head. I don't know. Okay, yeah, maybe I can. Now, what I was fixing to say before I messed up is I wonder if I should put her headband on the same side of her head as the bow is, or should I turn it around this way and put the headband on this side of her head, opposite of where the bow is, and I think that's the way I'm going to like it the best. I think that's the way I like it the best. This little girl is just awesome. I love my baby. Oh, I've got to get on with my my series of Share Your Collection by Cena. I've got to do that. That might be an idea to do for Rocking with Becca, is maybe share some more of my collections. actually, I'm going to have to go back and watch my videos and see which ones I've done. I think I've done, okay, I've done the, I don't know. I'll have to go back. I'll have to go back and watch. I can't remember which ones I've done. I know I've done everything but my reborns. I've done all my Ashton Drake, Paradise Galleries, Cabbage Patch, um, I love porcelain dolls, my Raggedy Ann dolls, you know, the rag type dolls. I've shown all that, and I had started on my reborns. So I've got to figure out which ones I hadn't showed yet and get those up. All right, guys. So I don't know what I was saying. I don't know what I was saying. Oh, I was talking about for a topic for Rocking with Becca that may be showing my reborns. Showing my collection. I was fixing to say something else, and I went ahead and finished that. Now I can't remember what I was fixing to say. My. Oh, I have been really enjoying my little routine with my babies. Doing it more on the style of being a mommy instead of just a collector. You know, that's not for everybody. I do understand that. That's not for everybody. But I'm right here in my house, except for when I have to go to the doctor. And lately I've went out shopping too. But that's going to stop. I think I'm going to talk on this. I think I am. I'm just going to let you look at this beautiful baby while I talk. Because like I said, my channel is kind of for therapy. It's kind of a documentary of my health, whether it's mental or physical. And so pause. Why did I pause? Because my mind went blank. I don't know what I was going to talk about. Oh my goodness. It was important. It was very important. I know I was talking about how I've got the routine with my babies, and it triggered something I was going to talk about. Oh my word. Maybe it'll come back to me. I don't think it was just about my routine. I don't know. Maybe it'll come back to me. But anyway, my babies are therapy for me. And I'm just here by myself most of the time. You know, even when hubby's not at his job, he's not one that can stay in the house. He's definitely not a couch potato. He is not one that stays in the house. He's got to be out doing, if it's nothing but out in the yard, working out in the yard. He just he's not in the house, so it's just me here most of the time, me and Macy and my babies, and having the routine of you know, like I'm feeding them and changing them, having a little routine going. And like this morning when I got up and, you know, had my first cup of coffee, hey, gotta have coffee before you can move and think and do anything. But after I had my coffee and I got around where, I was getting started with my day, I went and got little Rosie out of the bassinet, brought her in here and changed her diaper. I kept her in her sleeper, just like I showed on the morning routine with, I think it was Bethany I did the morning routine with. And after I changed her diaper, I just for a few minutes sat here with the bottle, like I was feeding her. Then I burped her. Well, then my routine is that now it was time for her mid-morning nap, so I had laid her down in the swing in the living room. And from there, I finished getting around, finished straightening up the house and doing some little odds and ends, straightening things up, doing things in the house, and finished getting myself cleaned up. Combing my hair, brushing my teeth, all the kind of good stuff you do every morning. And I finished all that, and I had to clean my sleep apnea, my CPAP machine. I had to clean the tubing and all that. It was time for cleaning on that, so I got that done. And then I washed up a few little dishes that was in the sink, and just did some little odds and ends while she was taking her mid-morning nap. And then when I got through with all of that, I started getting things ready to do the video that of getting her dressed for the morning. I say the video, which is the Rocking with Becca today, where I've gotten Rosie dressed for the morning, for the day. And then about lunchtime, I will sit down. I may change her diaper again. This is just for me, guys, because it's therapy. It's just for me. Like I said, it's not for everybody. I do love watching videos that they do like a routine, and they're treating their babies like they're real, and doing their little routines with them. I love to watch that type, which I love to watch the ones where you're just showing the theme. I love all the videos. I'm not able to get around to everybody's video every day, but I love watching them when I can. I watch as many as I can every day, and I try to comment, on them. If it's nothing but leaving hearts, I try to show you that I have watched your video, and I always like your videos when I watch them, even if I don't leave a comment or emoji or anything. I do like it. I hit the like button. But just kind of doing this little routine is therapy for me. And I still haven't got back in my mind exactly what I was going to say. I mean, it's just, it's gone. It flew out the window. It's gone. But I kind of have just come to the conclusion that I need to just I don't know how to put it. I don't know. Maybe I won't talk on that. The routine of role play with the babies has been a great help to me. I'm here by myself, like I said, most of the time, and it's just something, when I think, play like, okay, and I say play like I'm a kid, but yeah, I guess I am. I'm just a kid at heart. Especially, when I have nothing else to occupy my mind, I might as well play with babies, play with my reborns. But when I take the time to stop, like if it was a real baby, and do necessary things that you would do with a real baby, like changing and feeding it and stuff, it breaks the monotony of my day, which I spoke on this a little bit. I think might have been yesterday. I don't remember for sure. But it's therapy for me to do it that way. And man, I wished it would come back to mind what I was going to talk about, and my mind be totally satisfied that that's what it was. I mean, guys, it is so aggravating to just totally lose what you was going to talk about. It's just so aggravating. You know, we want to blame it on fibro, us that has fibro, but you know, a lot of that comes with age. Doesn't have anything to do with a disease. It just comes with age, or your mental state of mind. No matter how old you are, that's just something that we have to deal with. It does seem to amplify. It seems to be more prominent, more there whenever you have a disease like lupus or fibro. It does seem to make it happen more often and more intensely. But I mean, it's like there's a blank, like there's something that was removed, because I know there was a thought there. I know there was something I was wanting to talk about. And it may be what I talked about, but I don't feel that satisfaction that it's what I talked about. It's like it hasn't just really come back to me that that's what it was. And it feels terrible. It feels like a part of you is just left. And it really feels bad. It really feels bad. But anyway, since I can't remember what I was going to talk on, I guess I won't keep you too long. Too long? It's already long. I can't tell if that's 22 or 32. 32 minutes. So, I guess it is time to get off. I've been trying to do the Rocking with Becca a little bit shorter. I know people are busy and they don't have time to just sit and watch long videos. You know, they want to get in other videos. I understand that. So I've been trying to be mindful of that and not make an hour-long video. I've been trying to even not let it get up to 45 minutes, but sometimes that's hard, especially if I have a topic that I'm wanting to really elaborate on. It's kind of hard, but yeah, I'm kind of down in the dumps. I don't know. Okay, maybe what I was going to talk on, and maybe this video is going to be long. Longer. Oh my goodness. I should not have took the time to say that. Because it seemed like for a split second there it came back. Okay, I think what it was, I don't know, guys, it's gone again. It was like for a split second it was back. And I knew what I wanted to say. And I took the time to say whatever it was I said. Now I can't even remember what I said. And it's gone again. I'm so sorry. It's just one of those days. I should have known with me yawning and all that that it was going to be one of those exhausted days where I'm exhausted, not necessarily in my body so much today. It's more in my mind. I just feel exhausted in my mind. I don't know. But anyway, it came for a couple of seconds and it's gone again. So, anyway, I'm going to get off of here. I'm sorry, guys. I'm sorry my mind is not functioning right today. It just ain't. And I don't know. I don't know. All right. Well, I hope you enjoyed seeing me change little Rosie into her onesie. And I hope you all have a great rest of your day. And I will talk with you later. Bye.